Hey everybody, welcome back to Read with Reem, and today I will be introducing you guys to three new books. So, these books are a bit different from your normal self improvement books. So, two of them have very peculiar names which not everybody is willing to pronounce. So, the first two books are The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F and Everything is F'd by Mark Mason. So, both of these books have very peculiar names, and it's not that everyone would pick it up. But still, this arises a sense of curiosity. And I did pick it up, and I had a wonderful experience reading these books. So, you see, whenever you feel like you're down, you'd feel like you want someone to just pull you by the collar and then motivate you. I mean, it's not possible for all of us to have someone that cares about us all the time and is gonna motivate us to get to our better way. But these books do the exact same thing. When I read this book, I felt like somebody was just pulling me by the collar and telling me to go do work. The same goes for the book Everything is F'd. Even though it's a book about hope, it's written in a really funny way. Sometimes it feels like we are being bullied by the author, but in the end, it's all worth it. The next book on our list is 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. This book teaches you how to manipulate people. There, I said it. This book actually teaches you how to manipulate people to get into positions and take power. There is a law in this book that states let other people do the work and you take the credit. Doesn't it leave a really bad impression on the book? And not everyone would recommend this book. But you know what? I would. And here's why. See, the book alone calls itself cunning and ruthless. The book uses 3,000-year history and war to teach you how to manipulate people. It explains the psychological side to manipulating people and getting into power. There are 48 laws in this book, and I'm really sure that half of the laws are about how to trick people, how to get them into doing what you want to do, how to take people out of position, and how to manipulate people who are above you. So, if a normal person looks at this book and reads it, they would think, what a negative book. But if you look at this book in another way, so if you read this book, you would know what all ways a person can manipulate one. So if it is being used on you, you could easily identify it. Identify the people who are trying to be manipulated towards you, who are toxic to you. This book actually helped me realize the toxic people in my life. And I actually gained a lot of confidence reading this book. It even teaches you how to fake confidence in order to turn that into power. So, I wouldn't give this book a really bad image or a negative image, because if you know how to use these rules in the correct way, it can be really useful. And I have never claimed that my morals align with the morals in this book. You should know how to use a technique in the good way. And I believe that reading this book can help you identify the bad people. The book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F. So, the name is really catchy, but not everybody would pick it up. Some people might even find the name really offensive. But never judge a book by its cover, right? This is one of the best self-improvement books that I have ever read. If I find another person asking me to recommend a book to elevate their lives, to motivate them, I would recommend this book over any other book that I have ever read. See, all the self-improvement books that I have read usually teaches me how to be delusional. You can achieve greater things, you can be that, you can be this. But that's not reality, right? We can't always get what we want just by asking the universe. We need to put in the work, and sometimes when we put in the work, we still can't achieve it. This book teaches you it's okay, just live with it. Just don't give a damn, don't give an F. It's really simple, it's simple as that. Most people don't understand this, and most self improvement books don't teach you this. See, life is always messy. We can't know what life is gonna throw at us. This book simply teaches you not to give a damn. No other book had given me this sense of a motivation this book has ever. And I have seen a lot of people recommending it online, and I've seen a lot of people commenting down on their videos like, why is the name like that? This name, if this makes you not read this book, you're missing out. The name does not imply anything, and the book really is so good. I mean, most of us, when we read a self improvement book, we won't feel like reading it. I have done this poll, and I've seen around 95% of people prefer fiction over non fiction. Self improvement books are just really low down there, and not everybody enjoys reading them. But I can assure you, if you pick up this book by Mark Mason, you are going to love it, because that's how well written this book is. I'd give it a 10 on 10, a 5 on 5, a 100 on 100. I'm not exaggerating, this book is actually really good. If you look at a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of billionaires, at least half of them have already read this book. See, accepting reality is something that our generation lacks. And I believe that this book can teach us how to face reality and its harsh tantrums. The next book by Mark Manson, Everything is Effed. This is another incredible work done by the author. Even though it does not have that much of a hype next to Subtle Art of Not Giving an F, this book is also one of the really good books I have ever read. Actually, these two self-improvement books have really changed my perspective on life, and it's from a personal experience. This book is about hope, but the name doesn't sink in with the concept. But see, everything is materialistically needed by people. Everybody's after cars, everybody's after home, everybody's after money, and yet everything seems to be messed up half of the time. Am I right? And this book teaches you how to deal with it, and how to be less delusional, how to be less materialistically attached to things, because one day you're gonna die and nothing's gonna matter. That's exactly what the book says. See, one day if you die, all the stuff you gathered, all the money, the car, the property, none of it is going to come with you to the grave. You need to learn how to live life. Some of us have emotional attachments to stuff. People who are dead. See, emotional attachments can be good, but to an extent. If they go beyond the limit, it can be toxic for the person who is still attached to that. This book also teaches you how to deal with that. It kind of makes people emotionally strong, and I 100% recommend this book. And finally, the last book in this video, 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. Yeah. So as I said before, this book teaches you how to manipulate people. Yes, but if you know how to use the laws, you can actually find out who is manipulating you, right? And the thing with this book is that many people look at it as such, what a negative book. But this book actually teaches you to live life. Not everybody in this world is good. Not everybody is your friend. Not everybody is going to be there when you need them the most. and most of the time it's just people taking advantage of your kindness, and you need to realize it before time runs out. This book is going to help you to realize whoever is manipulating you. In your everyday life, there is always this one person who's trying to get you to do all the work, and at the end, they're gonna take the credit, right? There's exactly a rule in this book stating that. So, if you have read this law in this book, you could have identified that person, right? It may be in your school. There's always this person in school projects trying to make others do the work and take the credit. There's always this person in office who tries to, make everybody else in the team do the work and they do nothing at all. And in the end, when it's time for the big reveal, when it's time for the big reward, they show up out of nowhere and take all the credit. So in our day-to-day life, this is just one kind of manipulator. There are thousands of kinds of people who always take advantage of you. Not everybody wants what's good for you. Not everybody wants to see you win. So it's better that you identify them and throw them out of your life. This book is going to help you identify those people, those backstabbers, those backbiters, whoever that is talking bad about you, who are does not wish success upon you. You can easily identify them using this book. This book actually is going to help you to find out those people. You can actually learn the psychological side of their mood swings, how they talk, how they make you feel insecure, how they gaslight you. Every single thing is taught in this book. And even if you feel like some of the laws don't go against your morals, you'd find it awfully surprising how you can be the victim in all of these cases. So, I would recommend this book to anybody feeling that they're being manipulated, gaslighted, or they're not in control of their life and someone else is taking advantage of them. If you do feel like this, you should read this book. Because my friend, this is going to help you, and I'm 100% sure. I'm talking about this from a personal experience. This book actually made me gain confidence, and I cut out a lot of people because of this book. It taught me how to be more self-reliant. So being self-reliant is something that we need in life. As I said, not everybody is your friend. Not everybody wishes success upon you. This book helps you identify them. So, do read it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. For more motivational book recommendations, subscribe to our channel and do let me know your comments, your suggestions in the comment box down below. And also, don't forget to click the bell icon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram known as Reem Reads a Lot. And also, do tell me if you have actually read these books and what your experience is on. I'm all ears. I love to hear about people talking about books. So yeah, stay tuned till the next video. I'll be back again with more bookish stories.